Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa, with me, Phantom Zwei. When we last left off, we had finished the first class trial, and there was a very downtrodden mood throughout Hope's Peak Academy. We are just starting Chapter 2, and it is a new day. So let's hop right into it, shall we? I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
はい、腕を上下に伸ばして。1、2、3、4。1、2、3、4。さらに強く上下に曲げ伸ばしましょう。全身を緊張させ、素早さと力強さを身につけるのだ。はあ、はあ。
Doesn't this just feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you... Oh, wait. That's Makoto. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us all down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
どういうことだべ?
A whole new world? It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world? Is he talking about a way to get outside? That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall, and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a staple food source. Now, let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Oh, there's nothing to see here now? Just a monitor. Monokuma token? If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Don't they ever get tired of it? Jeez, it took everything I had to even think about mocking them. Alright. Oh, it's Hiro. Hey, Makoto. Did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. Actually, didn't see it. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap. The stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here! Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Good call. I thought he was gonna say the sword was back there or something. We're out of here, hero. You have fun in here. Oh, and actually I went back the wrong way. Okay, now we just exit this room. I always want to think that that's the exit back out into the hall. So, away we go. Oh, we can go upstairs now. Okay, so the nurse's office is still locked. There's Mondo. I wouldn't check the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us. Hey! Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do ya? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Mondo, you are something else. Wonder if anyone else is in the main hall. I should look around the school first. New world. I mean, I know it is. I'm just looking around to see if there's anyone else around. I should probably visit the school store because I haven't actually been here forever. Oh, won't let me. Anyone else out here? No, and I'm sure I can't go to the hotel right now. Or the dorms. Whatever you want to call it. So let's just go up here. Oh god. Taka was standing right there all along and I didn't have any idea. Makoto! Look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up. But it's also of utmost importance to double-check the areas we already know about. Just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. The gate that was blocking the stairs is opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? That's what I want to find out. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Let us have a look. Just a bathroom. You can look at a stall here. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Okie dokie. Not even a Monokuma token. Man. Lame. Okay, so this is another classroom. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Sakura is here. This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Good call. Excuse me. Oh. Getting a little sleepy. I know it's pointless, but I just can't stop looking at the clock. Even if the time's wrong, I wouldn't have any way of knowing. I really don't like that. Got a token. Camera. Anything to see? A surveillance camera. They're watching every move we make. It's one of the monitors. If I break it, he might come punish us. Okay. That's it, right? Oh. Now we can look at the boarded up windows. Probably nothing there to see, but the windows have the same metal plates covering them. We did get a Monokuma token, though. Worth it. Okay. So now... So there's another entrance to the... excuse me, the 3rd floor. Which will not open for a while yet, I imagine. Not until another class trial, at least. Library. Huh. Let's take a look. Oh wow. It's crowded in here. Wow! There's a lot to see here, too. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. Looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Okay, so this is going to be the same thing. Let's talk to Toko, kind of go from right to left. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed. There's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Huh?
Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy? I don't care if it's an anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Ugh, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've just insulted me and you insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. Never seen anything like it. Alright, so there's some tension between the fanfic writer and the, well, novel writer, I suppose. Byakuya. You gonna be a little less weird? Probably not. You're probably gonna be freaky. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Okie dokie. Kyoko, you seem the most normal out of everyone, which is saying something, considering that you're really mysterious and, like, unique yourself. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. Okay, so let's take a look at this. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. She's totally right. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an intuition of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely. The mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean that it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school, and I never saw anything about this.
つまり
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured all of us here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real. If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school has already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? Excuse me. That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison all of us here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Well, that was fascinating. It seems completely unrealistic to assume that one person could manipulate information on that scale, though. I mean, if the game is trying to be realistic about it, not just be like anime logic, you know. But who knows, that could be a total lie, so it's kind of hard to say. Just gonna say the same thing, I bet. Yeah. What about you, Kyoko? It's remarkably dusty. Yes, okay. So let's leave the library. I think there might still be more to look at in here. Okay. Never mind. Oops. Did I even talk to Hifumi? I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books in here and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Toko, you are such a bitch. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attack like yours will drop my HP? You two really worry me. Okay, so is there anything else to find in here? Because I don't see anything else apparent, at least. So I'm gonna try to leave again. No, there's still more. I'm just missing something obvious, apparently. Oh, wait. The computer. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
それが
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Okay, so that's it, right? Yeah. I'm glad that it stops you from leaving an area before you've discovered the sort of key points. Because that would get annoying, having to backtrack. Just because you missed something visually. Okay, so another classroom, and actually that's it, right? Man, it's a lot of windows. Or would be a lot of windows, as is it's a lot of metal plates. Reality isn't everything. Another clock, camera, and monitor. It's pointless, blah blah blah. Yeah, same thing. We got a Monokuma and a token, though. At this point, I'm just pressing control, because if we've already read it, it'll just skip it. And these again, I bet. Yeah. Second floor is the same way. Looks like there's nothing else. Okay, so now I suppose we have to search through the rest of the school to ensure that nothing else has opened up, right? Okay, yeah. Nothing else to see up here. Oh wait, the pool. There totally is. So Hina's probably in here. If I had to guess, I mean, it only makes sense. God, there's a fucking Gatling gun up there. Or some kind of, you know, automatic gun. I'm not exactly well-versed in my guns. Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, pool, pool! You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it. There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Well, that is kind of her thing. Oh, Celeste and, what is your name? Chihiro are here as well. I can never remember Chihiro's name. She hasn't really done much in the story yet. I guess that's why I kind of can't remember her name. But I'll get there. The second floor is opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. You're a freak, Celeste. Owie, please, talk to me. Save me from this. The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big, and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Chihiro. Hey, Chihiro. Have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you don't seem like the type... Or you do seem like the type who might not be into that type of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kinda like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected. But I'm not brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Bet you she's just embarrassed. Looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Flotation donuts. The most delicious flotation devices. Monitors, blah blah blah. Okay, we got a bunch of floats here. A bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Another Monokuma token. We got the boys' locker room over here. Let's switch. Some kind of card reader. I don't know what it's for. Card reader, huh? Freaking gun! Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? Then we got a camera. Surveillance camera. Let's look at the actual door. Behind this door is the locker room. Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really? Really, really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open a boy's locker room. And the same goes for girls. That's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See? There's a Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right? Okay, so it is a Gatling gun. And it'll be all tucka 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 tucka. I bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing. Understatement of the millennium, Hina. No. I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them in the girl's locker room, would it not? What? That never even occurred to me! To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish! Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule! As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that the person might do using the handbook. But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age where you try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I hate you so much. Jeez, man. Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me? There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any sort of exit or anything. All I can do for now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Oh, it forced me out, okay. I wanted to look around a little more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? There's a library! And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right. Well hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
よろしいですか?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget. Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well, there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing. Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw. You fucking people. Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? A warehouse or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out! Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know that if you should discover something.
じゃあ
So, are we done for today? Oh, well, yeah, I guess so. Taka's very downtrodden. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Gakuya. It's now nighttime, huh?
校内放送です。午後10時になりました。ただいまより夜時間になります。まもなく食堂はドアをロックされますので、立ち入り禁止となります。ではでは、いい夢を。おやすみなさい。
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Monokuma Theater. Mr. Monokuma! Mr. Monokuma! Do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. My grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
ねえ先生、そうなんだろう?
Ding dong bing bong. And that's as we are going to end today's episode. So, as always, if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, consider picking the game up for yourself, just because, hey, you know, this is basically a totally narrative-driven game, aside from the sort of failure stage from the trial bits and stuff, it seems like. So, I want to make sure that it is properly supported. And as always, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next time.